back to my YouTube channel. This is my first attempt to make one of these sort of like vlog, fitness, informational video. Really what I'm gonna be doing on this channel is just keeping it real, right? I'm not gonna be overwhelming people with, too much information. But I got my own little setup going on, as you can see the background. I got my logo in the back. Thought that came out pretty good. There you go. But straight to the point. Today I'm gonna talk about the truths about weight loss, right? Because I feel like there's some things that need to be said that are kind of sugar coated, by personal trainers and by professionals really who are supposed to be helping people with their weight loss journey, right? So I'm gonna get straight to the point. Number one, there are no shortcuts to weight loss, right? I feel like a lot of people who, or at least a lot of my clients, even me myself, when I first, attempted a real cut or whatever, we tend to try to look for shortcuts to see what's going to speed the process up of losing body fat, right? Because it's really easy to get impatient in the weight loss journey. The scale stops moving. You feel like you look the same. You look in the mirror. It's not much is changing. But I'm here to tell you that there's no shortcut. So it's slow and steady. It's the best pace when it comes to weight loss. Not only is it the best physical way to do it, but mentally too, right? Because if you try to go too hard in a weight loss journey, you will burn out. I'm going to tell you right now that losing weight can be mentally exhausting, right? It's not going to be the funnest thing, right? But you have to figure out a way to enjoy the process, if that makes any sense. So there's no shortcuts, right? Enjoy the journey. It's gonna take a while. You didn't gain that weight overnight. You're not gonna lose it overnight, right? So just kind of get that in your head. Number two is you can't outwork a bad diet, right? So I've seen many personal trainers, they're really just, social media influencers or whatever you want to call it, or whatever they want to call themselves. They're pretty lean. They'll be pretty lean, or they'll be on social media. They're working out real hard, and then they post that they eat whatever they want. They will post a really hardcore, really intense workout, and they'll post on whatever social media, a big old pizza. And I feel like it can be very misleading to people who are starting off to think that they can outwork a bad diet. So the fact that this guy worked out really hard, he can eat this pizza. And in this case, he may be able to, him himself, because he probably has more experience on his body and how many calories, he's probably knowledgeable how many calories he's burning per workout or whatever, so that he can afford to. But some people, it's not the best way to approach weight loss, right? So what I'm trying to say is you cannot outwork a bad diet. Just because you worked out 2 hours or whatever, say in this 2-hour workout you burned 1,000, 2,000 calories around there, and you go and you eat 3,000 calories, that super intense 2-hour workout was for nothing, right? So just be mindful, you know what I mean? Just be mindful of what you're eating. Yes, if you work out super intense, you will burn more calories, that's a fact. But still be mindful of what you're eating, right? Because it's really, it's a lot easier to intake calories than to burn calories, okay? Number three is diet pills do not work, okay? So very, very common for somebody who wants to start their weight loss journey to automatically think about supplements. Off the rip, they want to get these diet pills, and they want to get these diet pills, and they want to, again, look for a shortcut, look for the easy way out, right? Diet pills aren't going to work. I don't know much about them, right? I don't know, specific things that are in these diet pills, but for the most part, all diet pills do is restrict your appetite, if I'm not mistaken. So you don't need any supplements for that, right? If you're going to starve yourself, just starve yourself. Not literally, but you know what I mean. That's what these diet pills are for you to eat less. There's no really need. There's no need for a supplement for that, right? So don't waste your money, save your money and your time. They're a waste of money. Don't get them. Next is strict diets won't last. So be mindful of what kind of diet you're putting yourself onto. For example, a keto diet, right? Me personally, I'm not a fan of the keto diet, just because you're cutting out what your body pretty much is asking for, right? For energy, which is carbs. Your body wants to use carbs for energy and you're cutting them out, right? Will it work? Does keto diet work? Yes, will work if you are in a caloric deficit, right? So I just feel it's a little too strict. It's a little too intense. Why would you want to cut out carbs, right? If you can do it, then cool, to each your own. But my point is, if you start off, especially if you're starting off, and you get on a diet that's too strict, right? It's not going to last. The goal is to create habits, right? Because when you start your fitness journey, you're making the commitment to change your lifestyle, right? So you got to think to yourself, are you going to stick to this diet forever, right? Because personally, me, I don't even want to think about a temporary diet, right? So find something that's going to fit your lifestyle. That's something I could probably make a video on after or later on. But I'm just letting you know that if you do a strict diet, it's not going to last very long. If you've been eating bread for 26 years and you just decide to cut it out, you're going to want some bread. You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about cardio, right? So cardio is not magic. Cardio is not meant for you to lose weight, right? Cardio is a tool. Whenever you do cardio, you burn calories, which can help with losing weight. But cardio is what it sounds like. It's cardiovascular endurance, right? When you do cardio, your priority should be you're training your heart, right? That's what cardio is. It's in the name. Cardio can be a very helpful tool. The more cardio you do, the more calories you expend, the bigger deficit you create, the more weight you lose, right? And I'll probably make a more detailed video on what a caloric deficit is. I probably should have did that in the first place. It's just another fun fact. Men do tend to burn more calories than women, right? That's just biologically how it works, right? So technically women do have to work a little harder to burn more calories. But those are some truths about losing weight, right? Losing weight. These are hard truths about losing weight. Some little tips to help you with your weight loss journey. One very important one. There's only one way to lose weight. There's no other way. No other way. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I really appreciate it. You made it to the most important part of the video, which is the only way to lose weight. There is no other way. And I'm gonna keep saying that because, social media has a really, really big impact on what people start to believe, and you know what I mean? So the only way to lose weight is through a caloric deficit, okay? I'm gonna say that again. The only way to lose weight, body fat, is through a caloric deficit. There's no other way. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. So what that means, what a caloric deficit is it means that you're eating less calories than you are burning. In other words, you are burning more calories than you are consuming, right? So if I'm burning 4,000 calories a day and I'm eating 2,000 calories a day, I am in a caloric deficit. You have to eat less than you burn. You have to burn more than you eat. That is the only way to lose weight. And that is the harshest truths about this whole video. I do plan on making a more detailed video on how to, you know, understand the caloric deficit a little more. Those are some truths about losing weight. It's really not magic. It's nothing magical. I promise you, once you start to keep track of your caloric deficit, and these are truths. These aren't really tips on how, you know, how to make lifestyle changes. Once you start having a consistent caloric deficit, the scale will start moving, and you know, you will start seeing results in the mirror, and it's going to feel like magic. Like, man, really, you know, that's all I had to do is stick to a consistent caloric deficit. That's all it is, right? And that's the harsh truths about losing weight or body fat. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. You know, nothing too crazy. I'm doing this I'm kind of just winging it, you know what I mean? So I am trying to, you know, post more consistent videos on YouTube, and, you know, helpful videos that, you know, can help somebody out there who's trying to start their fitness journey or needs maybe a little bit of guidance towards to work towards whatever goal they're trying to work. So I wouldn't mind, you know, if you guys, you know, leave a comment or, you know, a question on a comment or a question on what you think I should do on my next video, what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video, if I didn't say enough, you know what I mean, or if I need to be more, if I need to explain things more, anything would help, right? This is my first video, like, shooting in my little game room right here, so, you know, any feedback would be, you know, greatly appreciated. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, like and subscribe. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that is the truth about losing weight.